Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to...
Now, of all the public relations briefs that you have handled, which one is the most memorable and why? Just one.
Several years ago, when I was still in government, I won't mention the minister.
You're not mentioning it.
I will mention the year because I have to situate it in context.
Okay, all right.
It was in 1999, the return of democracy.
Okay.
By 2000, the challenge faced by the administration at that point was very, very, very terrible. As a matter of fact, 14 months into the Fourth Republic, some people were saying that democracy was not working, and even went as far as asking the military to come back and take over power. And then my boss then had been moved from where he was to go back to Ministry of Information. So when we came to the ministry and we looked at the situation, we said, what do we do? We began to do research, and we discovered that some governors were actually working and working very well, but what they were doing, the achievements, were not being pushed out to the public. So whereas they were working very hard, communication was very weak. Remember, I talked about leadership and communication. Communication was very, very weak. Then we requested all the ministries to send to us their achievements. This was now in 2001. To send all their achievements. So they sent it. We discovered that a lot had been done by some of the ministries relatively to where we were coming from. I'm putting it in context. Relatively to where we were coming from in 1999. Quite a lot has been done. Somebody like Mohammed Azeka, who was then the Minister of Communication until he was succeeded by Cornelius Adebayo, had begun the revolution that is today GSM. So many other things were going on, but the public was not aware. So we said, what will be the best way to push this out? And then we came with the campaign of Come and See. I remember I was traveling with my boss to Owerri to attend the National Council on Information and Culture. And we were in the car discussing, what shall we do? What is this? What? So we kept brainstorming. And then right there and then, we came up with the campaign, Come and See. I remember, Azu, we drove by road, oh, by the way. We drove by road from Abuja. We arrived Owerri around 11 p.m.
Wow.
Went into our guest's house and started drafting a memo to the National Council on Information on what has become the national media tour. We sat throughout the night and drafted that memo. By the time we finished and the minister vetted it and authorized me to now send it to the Secretariat of NCIC for it to be listed for presentation, it was around 4 a.m. Then we went and rested and then proceeded to the meeting. We presented the memo there and we enjoyed wide applause in spite of the fact that we were different political parties. But everybody embraced it because federal government was involved, state governments were involved, local governments were involved. Everybody saw the present danger that if we didn't do anything, the cry and the call for military to come back to power would have become more pronounced than what it should be. So it was approved unanimously. We now came back. We wrote to the Nigerian Union of Journalists, Comrade Smart Adeyemi is still alive. You should ask him. because he was then the president of Nigeria Union of Journalists. And he agreed with us.
Yeah.
We approached Nigerian Guild of Editors, and we said all media organizations should send one person to go around the entire country with us to go and inspect projects delivered, with the understanding that they will be reporting from the field what was going on. And that was what happened. For about 5 months, we toured around the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Some governors that were not doing anything didn't want to receive us. Those who were confident, and I still know those governors, and unfortunately, till today, their states are still struggling, but I won't want to mention them here.
Interesting.
But the ones who were very confident that they had so much to show, stayed calm. We went around the country with photographs, with videos, and so on. When we finished, we did a program called Salute to Excellence, and we brought all Nigerians to come during October celebration. It was October 1, 2021, when we presented our findings to the entire nation. And we invited Chief Emeka Neliaku to give the October lecture, the Independence Anniversary lecture. And when people saw what these people have done, they were amazed. After that campaign, the matter of inviting the military died a natural death.
Okay.
And the then president wrote us a beautiful letter of commendation, which is still in my custody, because my boss gave me a copy since I worked with him in doing that. So you just said one. There are several others.
Just one. One is okay.
So this is how public relations saved this democracy.
Okay.
Because you don't know what could have happened.
What could have happened? Okay.